And our next player is Emmanuel Rodriguez. He's in the single A affiliate for the Minnesota Twins. He came out of the Dominican Republic. He's 5'10", 210 pounds at 19 years old. Good build on a kid. Ross, will you break down the stats for us?
Absolutely. I've heard he's a thick lower bodied guy. So he's got some heft behind him, and he's a guy that waits for his pitch.
Okay.
And you can see that in the numbers since he became a pro. At 18 years old, the Twins put him at the rookie level. He only hit 214, but he coupled that with a 346 OBP and a 524 slugging percentage, pretty solid power, hit 10 home runs and stole 9 bases. This year, this guy was a high riser. This guy was a scout the stat line smoke show. He's the thing that everybody wanted to see.
Yeah.
And on our 2022 only board, he was the leader for a significant amount of time. So his 2022 stats were remarkable. On the season, single A as a 19-year-old, he hit 272. And this was, again, that trend that you like to see was on the way up. It was going the right direction all season long, because it started out he was a lower average guy, 240-ish. And even while he was hitting 240, he was ranking at the top of the Scout the Stat Line list. So as a 272 hitter, I mean, we're talking about a guy that's really special if he can keep that up. His OBP was 493. With a 272 batting average, he had a 493 OBP. This isn't Barry Bonds. This is Emmanuel Rodriguez. And his slugging percentage was 552. This is 199 plate appearances, so it's a somewhat small sample. 9 home runs and 11 stolen bases, very similar to what we saw the previous season. He had 57 walks to 52 strikeouts. So he's a guy that waits for his pitch, and he does damage, as much damage as he can once he gets it. And if he gets on base, he's got ample opportunities to do damage there too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's apparently got the skill set to pull it off. So this guy is a Scout the Stat Line darling. I love this guy.
I want to state this again. He's 5'10", 210 pounds at 19 years old, and has complete control of the strike zone. As you said, 57 walks to 52 strikeouts, 37 hits, and 9 home runs with 11 bags. That's a damn good stat line. And I don't want everybody to think that you need to have a prospect that's hitting 300. It doesn't end there. I know a lot of people that will look at a prospect and see that he's hitting below 300 and just be like, well, he can't be that good. That's just part of the story, is the 300. 272 with these ratios is insane, guys.
I mean, if you're in an OBP league, I mean, this guy's an instant attraction, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're in average leagues, he was showing improvement there. So I like to think that, I mean, what we're seeing right now and the trajectory he was on is very promising. The most unfortunate thing is that his season was cut short with injury. We can't really tell how well that would have held up or if it would have continued to improve. He has the potential to be like the best prospect in baseball. He has the potential to be that. And he's on Scout the Stat Line, he's real close. He's number 4 overall.
Certainly would have liked to see a full season with promotions and stuff like that. But just looking directly at the numbers, it really is insane. It's telling.
And this is like a profile you won't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, Scout the Statline projects this for his peak, average peak, 213 batting average, pretty low. 371 OBP, pretty high. 499 slugging percentage, pretty high. 36 bombs and 14 stolen bases. I think the 14 stolen bases, I think that's going to drop over time.
Yeah.
Just based on what I've heard. But some of the best power in the minor leagues, you want to know who this guy's comp is?
Yes, I do.
Sammy Sosa. 600 career home runs. 600 plus career home runs. And Sammy Sosa was pretty fast when he was young too. He stopped running, when he started hitting all the bombs. We might see something like that from Emmanuel Rodriguez. Now, 60 home runs. I don't.
Right.
I think those days are the days of regularly seeing that are pretty long gone. Even though we just saw it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, we also just saw it from a 6'7", 250-pound man. So I want you to keep your expectations way lower than 60 for Emmanuel Rodriguez, but 40, 30 with.
I think he's got 40 home run potential at peak. And think about this: this guy, at best, right now, he's ranking in the lower end of top 100 lists. Scout the Statline has him at number 4. If you're really digging in and you're like, okay, I need to get the next big thing, I'm not going to give up the farm for it. This is your guy that you speculate on.
Yeah.
I'm not guaranteeing he's going to be a superstar by any stretch of the imagination, but you can get him for a lot cheaper than he's potentially valued at right now.
We're basing this off 262 at bats. So let's be real. Obviously, it's not a sure thing. Obviously, I've heard these two gentlemen talking and they think the world of him. What do I need to give up to get this guy?
He has a Scout grade equivalency 75 for power, which is near the top percentile, top like 2 percentile of all hitters anywhere.
Yep.
At any level.
That on base percentage blows me away. I'm all in. I'm all in. I would go get him as fast as you can.
I will own him everywhere where it's reasonable enough to own him.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, superstar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Scout the Statline, darling. This is why you want to follow Scout the Statline.
Yes, sir.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and of course visit our website, scoutthestatline.com for more.